just love to believe all everything. All everything. Go up in a different place. And I know it's really so sweet. This feeling I'm trying to explain. This feeling will make me alive. Just know, 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 this feeling is you. This feeling is you. This feeling is you. This feeling is you. I just know enough to believe lost in a dream. This feeling is you. This feeling is you. This feeling is you. This feeling is you. No sweet, between reality and be much better than it's dream. There are so many things when you left the time. Be with you inside. Be with you inside. Be with you inside. This feeling is you. This feeling is you. This feeling is you. This feeling is you.
AAA is dedicated to helping you personalize your auto insurance coverage so you can stay connected to what matters the most. Visit AAA.com/insurance. Insurance provided to qualified AAA members by the Auto Club Indemnity Company. Membership requires a separate payment.
Oh, there it is. All the kids once they've gone apart, the media can't get off my case. You talk that talking with me. Don't take that from me. I can't shake it off. All the kids. don't know what's sunshine. Myself on rolling around, daytime so behind, running out, south of says summer nights looking up, only you and I. Guess I get to what we're going to love you, several lines, seven time. So we'll get up, get to the bottom. You can't stop, you see all the bodies, burn like a dandelion. Time after time, you try, but I forget. All the kids on all the kids on sunshine. But I still gonna bars. Ella going around. 3 times so living out the feeling. Self-forgetful roses.
Junior, you remember Damien, right? The head of Porcelumex in Wi-Fi Peninsula. He sent someone to us with a banquet invitation.
A banquet invitation? Judging by the looks on your faces, I thought he had sent some sort of legal notice.
He wouldn't dare. If it weren't for all of us from Yunque Summit helping him take care of the Exaltists, he wouldn't be living the good life now. But as for the invitation, it does seem to have a connection with the corruption incident.
Here's the situation. Even though Top suppressed any media about the Exaltists causing chaos in Wi-Fi Peninsula, news had already spread citywide. The production of Porcelume is super important, and neither Tops nor Porcelumex can pretend that nothing happened. So, over the next 2 weeks, Tops will lead a security investigation in Wi-Fi Peninsula and urge a swift return to business as usual.
But what does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
Think about it, Junior. With an investigation happening, many relevant people will have to come to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Porcelumex has to fulfill its duties as a host and entertain everyone. Although the security investigation doesn't involve Yunque Summit, that Damien kid is pretty cunning. He'll leverage all his connections and resources to get closer to us.
Senior Shuyuan told me that right after the corruption incident was over, Damien sent a generous gift, but Shifu turned it down. We were just discussing whether we should attend this banquet. Shifu doesn't want Yunque Summit to get too close to Porcelumex, and honestly, I have to agree. But since we're operating in Wi-Fi Peninsula, we still have to do our best to maintain a working relationship with Damien.
If you ask me, now is the perfect time to attend such a banquet.
Huh? Why's that?
Shifu and Senior Shuyuan returned to Yongkuei Summit a while ago and won't be back anytime soon. If the three of us attend the banquet, it'll show Damien some respect without drawing too much attention. Besides, he already knows Shifu isn't around, so it's not like she's deliberately avoiding him.
Wait a second. What about Senior Fufu?
Well, yesterday we happened to learn that she had failed her arithmetic course, so Shifu called her back overnight for remedial lessons. I'm afraid she won't be able to make the banquet this time.
Oh,
I didn't expect the academic standards at Yunquei Summit to be so strict. Getting back to the point, I think your reasoning earlier makes a lot of sense. We should go to the banquet.
I agree. Besides, I have a feeling that there'll be some pretty influential guests at the banquet. We might be able to gather some useful information.
All right, it's settled then. We'll do poor Salumex a favor and attend the banquet.
Belle and Senior Yinhu must have gone to Yamcha-sin. Better go meet them there.
I might as well just read this shit out loud. Oh yeah, since Damien sent us the invitation, let's go say hi to him. Hey juniors, your seniors gonna have to pass on this one. I just don't vibe with that Damien kid, so I'll spare myself the headache. Yeah, Wise and I can handle it. Just focus on the food. Try to eat enough for Shifu and the others too. Wise, let's go. Damien's over there. Pretty fancy. Oh, I even gave it a butthole. I had a feeling.
The mystics from Yunquei Summit have arrived. As the host, having at least you two and Master Pan show up for this dinner banquet is truly an honor.
Judging from your tone, are you upset that our Shifu isn't here?
Not at all. You're all disciples that Ishwan Shifu trusts deeply. Even from afar in Yunquei Summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf. This in itself is a gesture I can appreciate. Please, make yourselves at home tonight and enjoy the banquet. If there's anything you'd like to eat that's not being served, just let me know directly.
With so many people here for the security investigation, do you still have time to worry about our dinner?
It's part of my responsibility to take care of the guests. But I understand what you mean, Master Wise. Considering that the Exaltus appeared in Waifei Peninsula, and Porcelumex is responsible for security, I might seem a bit too relaxed. To be honest with you both, although my official title is General Manager of Porcelumex and Waifei Peninsula, my main responsibility is actually overseeing production. Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else, who was appointed by corporate executives. Though, of course, they have since been relieved of that responsibility.
I see now. No wonder you were so willing to provide us with clues earlier. It wasn't your head on the chopping block. It seems like it won't be long before you have full control over security, too.
Come now. No need to be cheeky. Things have been rather difficult for me. I'm lucky just to be holding on to my current role, especially with how nerve-wracking it's been getting everything ready for the security investigation. But after seeing the guest list with my own eyes earlier, I finally felt a bit of relief.
Oh? Why is that?
Ha! Why don't you have a look for yourselves? There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories. All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS. The fact that everyone who was invited has turned up is a clear indicator that the connection between TOPS and their presence allows us to demonstrate to the military and government that TOPS is fully committed to the safety of Waifei Peninsula. We also sent invitations to the relevant city government departments, but no one showed up. which suggests that the government doesn't want to get involved in the sensitive matters happening between TOPS and the military in Waifei Peninsula. They would prefer to steer clear and let us work things out on our own.
I heard that TOPS and the military often have conflicts regarding porcelain issues, but it seems the situation is even worse than I expected.
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is the biggest buyer of porcelain, and by controlling Waifei Peninsula, TOPS essentially controls their most critical resource. So, it would prove quite difficult if the military chooses to take this chance to cause trouble.
It seems that knowing the identities of the military guests here today is key to understanding the situation.
Correct. Do you see that lady over there? She's the military's representative.
He still gives me evil guy
But
vibes.
she's not wearing a Defense Force uniform. Isn't this supposed to be a formal event?
That's because Missy Zolda is not a military officer. She's a research consultant. Instead of sending high-ranking officers, they hired a civilian to attend, which sends a clear message. They don't intend to investigate this matter further. Of course, though production was limited after the corruption incident, Porcelumex didn't delay any orders from the military. So, it appears they have acknowledged our sincerity.
I see. There's no more pressure from TOPS' executives, the government, or the military. But who are the remaining guests? There are quite a few older individuals here too.
Those are members of the inspection team, leading experts in the ether industry. They'll be overseeing the security investigation while providing us with valuable insights. It took great effort to invite these academic giants.
Dear guests, may I have your attention for just a moment? It is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here today.
Looks like it's time for the real hosts to give their speech.
Dear guests, thank you for coming to Phylum Heights to participate in the Waifei Peninsula security investigation. I am Lucro, Co-Chief Executive Officer of the Porcelumex Group.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Ferox, also Co-Chief Executive Officer.
I've seen Lucro and Ferox on TV before. They run Porcelumex together. So are those two your direct superiors?
That's right. After the fall of the old capital, Porcelumex's management went through a major reshuffle. Those two were the ultimate victors, but now they're secretly competing against each other.
Is it okay for you to talk about your superiors like that?
I completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable speaking openly. The previous head of security was one of Ferox's trusted subordinates, but now he's been dismissed. Both of the big bosses are eager to fill that position with their own people. The reason I was able to become the nominal head of Waifei Peninsula was because I don't belong to either side, so I can't disrupt the balance of power in this competition. But the price of remaining neutral is that I've completely lost any chance of moving up. And if I were to take sides, it could come at a fatal cost, destroying everything I've worked so hard to build.
We will work closely with everyone here to reinforce our security measures and deliver a report to the public that we can be proud of. Ladies and gentlemen, the security investigation will officially begin tomorrow. For now, please relax and enjoy the banquet.
Wow, the big shots have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying me. It's the only reason my good mood's still intact. Enjoy the banquet. I've got to go face some heat from my superiors now. If you'll excuse me.
Wise. What should we do now that Damien's left?
What do you have in mind, Belle? I'll go with whatever you decide.
After hearing all that from Damien, I'm kinda curious about the guests now. He's not exactly very trustworthy, so you never know what's true or not. Let's split up and check out the hall.
Yeah, I thought for sure he was like the major villain of the first. of the last story. Old polka dots and old triangles over here. Such a major incident in Wi-Fi Peninsula has caused great alarm. We have betrayed your trust with our negligence.
Oh.
No. Everyone knows the risk of producing porcelain in the Hollow, and who knows when those exaltists might pop up again. It's impressive how Damien... Hey, what's up? Oh, you've been here before, haven't you? It's impressive how Damien, the head of your Wi-Fi Peninsula branch, acted decisively to root out the Exaltus, preventing even bigger losses. It's rare to see such gumption in young people these days, all thanks to Mr. Lucro's constant guidance. I thought your profile picture looked familiar, and your name. You flatter me, but it's really all thanks to Mr. Fro's keen eye for talent, finding such a gem like this. Haha, look at you two being all formal with each other. We spend all day hunched over our desks, so it's rare we get to head out like this. Let's just think of this trip to Wi-Fi Peninsula as a little vacation.
It's Steve, I want her Yosep.
See the next new character coming out? Old Gripper. Truly grateful for your kind words. Wi-Fi Peninsula isn't quite like the throne quarters, so please excuse our humble hospitality. With Porcelumex hosting, how could anything be less than
Alice,
perfect?
yes.
Oh yeah, Alice, my dipshit. I've only been grinding for her the past week. The Tops guests at the venue appear relaxed, definitely not looking like they're here to hold Porcelumex accountable. On the contrary, Lucro and Faro remain hostile in their exchanges, even in front of the Tops executives. Damien says he hasn't sided with either party, and it seems to be true. But just thinking about dealing with those two higher-ups gives me a stomachache. Oh. Props to him for managing to walk that tightrope.
I'm skipping her. The new Shio boss is easy. I got S on 7 today.
Jeez. New one. You mean on the last stage of it? Professor Walker, how's that project you mentioned earlier coming along? I think it has real potential. The direction looks promising, but the requirements for experimental equipment and environment are too high. I'm getting headaches every day over funding issues. I think I get close, but I couldn't get in this. Yeah, if I'm remembering right. I mean, it's my fault, though, for not building my characters. Better make the most of this chance with all the Tops VIPs here. All it takes is a little nod and boom, and it's a done deal, right? I'm going for Alice, though. I got... can't remember the exact number, but I got well over what I'd need to get her guaranteed. Better make the most of this chance with all the Tops VIPs here. All it takes is a little nod and boom, it's a done deal, right? But I'm like the type of player, I don't go for mindscapes. I just want every character in the game. And then eventually, once like a rerun comes and I have all the characters. Nice. I think that's where I'm at in Genshin right now. Saving up for Inefa. because I went for Skirk and Skirk's weapon and it drained me. I think I lost my 50-50s on both, so I had to go Indeed. Well, if I had to guess, I'd probably have 140
I am
polls
happy
right
to
now.
hear it, and FI is cool.
Yeah, she's dope. And of course, it's the first time in a while I don't have the primos to actually get a character. I gotta hope I win my 50-50. Especially in Genshin, dude. I always have to hit like 70 wishes. I can't ever hit no earlies. You better make the most of this chance. Oh, yeah, I already read that. I'm on good terms with some of them. Want me to introduce you? Yes, please. Thank you. It's no big deal, but you and your star pupils should think about helping me with my research project too, right? Sure will. Any experts in the inspection team seem to know
I
each
lost
other.
to Lycone on Mia by banner, so now I got M4 Lycone.
Oh. Did you end up getting Miyabi or... Oh no, cause yeah, alright, you only get 72 pulls. Damn, that's the worst. I mean, I got the money to where I could just buy a bundle off a loot bar,
I'm just saving
but
now.
I really don't want to. Yeah. Dude, Zenless is so much more, like, forgiving with their rewards, though. So, because you're probably free to play, I'm guessing, right? Rather than focusing on their duties as part of the inspection team, everyone seems more interested in their own research projects. Well, that's only human nature. But if they get Tops as a sponsor, they can't really
I
say
have
anything
used too
about
much
the
already,
affairs.
now I will save on using 2.
Yeah, you don't ever want to go too crazy. I can't really say anything about the affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula anymore, right? But yeah, 'cause especially if you start spending, it starts getting addicting. It's like, oh, then you lose in a character and you're like, alright, just go throw money on the game. It's a sickness. Start spreading. Alright, please wait a moment. I'll head to the kitchen and take care of that for you. Hey,
But
no
I will
rush.
buy in Sempter again.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing you meant September. Hey, no rush. I heard Porcelumix brought in a special guest chef today. They've got to know how to make
Next
the
month,
lobster
I
three
mean.
ways right. Yeah, I figured this is what you meant. Start with 3, each prepared differently. Remember, for the vermicelli and steamed one, go easy on the oyster sauce and the garlic paste. And don't forget to add sea urchin when making the creamy baked version. Alright, got it. Whoa, you're just straight up ordering? Senior Yin... I still don't know how to pronounce his name. Senior Who, that was a crazy order. Damn it. I forgot how they pronounce his name. We're just getting started. Time to show you what this pandathyron is made of. Alright, if I can't finish my food, I can get it packed to go, right? Yes, of course. Hold up, you're getting it to go? That's nice
And
as
you
they
knew.
make. Yunhu? I guess so used to reading stuff a certain way, when it's pronounced differently, it fucks with me. Cause like, I would read it like Yinhu? Wait, yeah, no, I'm just stupid. Sure, takeout might not taste quite as good, but with these top-notch ingredients, I can work some magic when I get home and turn it into another amazing meal. Saves a ton of money, too. Listen up, miss. I want
Face with
3
tears of
portions.
joy.
The blonde moment. I want 3 portions of each of these. Braised goose feet and abalone sauce stuck in a treasure pot. Amber custard pastries, crab meat, coin dumplings. Man, that boy likes to eat. Vegetable crystal shmai. That sounds interesting. Alright, just throwing a couple ounces of the Lingzi mushroom from the beef bone soup with wolfberries. My senior brother's been having trouble sleeping lately, and it's getting worse. This will be perfect. This will be a perfect nourishing meal for him. I've already made around through the banquet hall. Time to meet up with Belle. But yeah. Oh, don't look at the gray. Don't look at.
He is Big Pan.
Yeah, he is. Big bowl. So it's 60, 86, and then however much that'll get me. How much would that be? $57, 114. That would be 18. So that's like 116 polls. I don't even remember buying those. That's the funny part.
Wise, you're back. Find anything interesting?
I love it though, cause it's like Pan. He likes eating like Pan. He cooks shit in a pan. Plus, like Pan is short for panda. Like I like
From
what
what I
they
saw,
did.
the security investigation doesn't seem as serious as I imagined. The experts and TOPS representatives were even chatting and laughing together. What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but how to get the porcelain supply back on track.
Yeah, I had the same feeling. The security investigation seems more like a ritual for the city's upper circles to align their intentions, and just a way to reassure the public. Even if there are some safety risks with production inside the Hollow, as long as they're not too serious, I'm sure they'll just sweep them under the rug. But, come on, let's not worry about that now. It's not every day Porcelumex is picking up the tab. Let's enjoy the meal. Come on, let's enjoy a proper meal.
You will get from TFT2.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
say you're talking-
My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
I'm terribly sorry.
How else?
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Oh, sorry about that.
Here.
Thank you both very much. Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry? Sorry, I must excuse myself. Did I say something wrong?
Young lady, seems you're completely at a loss.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the military research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde. That girl and I are both decorative props. Just here for show.
Yeah, I'll definitely forget how to pronounce her name too. What's TFT? TFT. After learning about the inspection team from Miss Sold, you bid her goodbye and have a delicious dinner. Late that night after
The
poor
other chess.
Huh? At the Porcelamex welcome banquet had ended, and a luxury suite prepared by Porcelamex for the inspection team.
The time fields.
Oh.
Not only one of the oldest noble families in New Eridu, but also a renowned name in the field of science. The patent for the anti-corruption medicine widely used on the market today belongs to your grandfather. If this respected and prestigious surname appears on the investigation team roster, the citizens will surely feel more at ease.
You flatter me. It's just that my grandfather is seriously ill right now, so I really don't think he can handle this.
You misunderstand me. As I just said, all I need is this surname to appear on the list. Aren't you a time field as well?
But I'm just a student. I'm nothing like my grandfather.
Miss, I'm sure you've heard that the corruption outbreak in Waifei Peninsula is closely tied to the failure of anti-corruption medicine.
Son of a bitch.
Porcelamex has every right to file a lawsuit against your family and hold you accountable.
Knew he was a bad guy. Space.
Your family concealed major risks involved in the purification process of the medicine.
That's complete nonsense. It was clearly the Exaltists who...
So what? The media doesn't care about the truth. They just want to see a once honorable family brought to ruin. Miss, the honor of the Timefield family now rests entirely on your shoulders. Think carefully, for your ailing grandfather's sake. I wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to the old man either.
Oh no.
Grandpa, did I make a mistake?
That sounded like a
What
threat.
did I do? What's going on? What's that?
The user. Yeah, I knew he was. That's what he was.
Ah, Wise. You're up to...
Face with tears of joy.
I was just dreaming. You told Eos to learn the drums and set them up right
Dude,
in the
it's
middle
a
of the
piece
store,
of shit.
saying it would attract customers. But no customers showed up. Just a bill from the bank.
No one with a
Thank
face
goodness
like
it was
that's
just
a good
someone
guy.
knocking on the door.
Wise, how little do you trust me? I'd never do something like that. Besides, there's no way
Maybe I
Eos'
watched
little
too
legs
much
can ever reach
anime
the
at
pedals.
this point.
Forget that ridiculous dream already. Senior Yinghu went to answer the door. Let's go and check what's going on. There must be something urgent if someone's showing up at this hour.
That 100% sounded like a threat. We don't want anything unfortunate to happen to him.
Same Dandadan Season 2 is amazing.
I haven't got to watching it yet. That and Daima are at the top of my list.
Master Pun, that glowing thing really appeared outside my window. I swear on the honor of the Timefield family.
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths and this and that. I believe what you said is true. Why else would you have come all the way here in the middle of the night, right? But I really couldn't follow all that about a boom and shadow crooked by 20 degrees. Sure, we at Yunquei Summit practice mystic arts, but ghost hunting and monster chasing aren't exactly our specialty.
To be precise, it was crooked by 22 degrees to the left. I remember that clearly. But I admit I was a bit abrupt earlier. My apologies. It's
It's not that I've misunderstood the mystic arts. I've come because a friend told me that Mr. Wise and Miss Bell are currently staying here, and she trusts them.
Hey.
Senior Inhu, who was knocking just now?
Oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield is looking for.
What? You're Mr. Wise and Miss Bell?
Yeah, we can beat him up for you, don't worry. Where's he at?
Hi. I'm Wise, and this is my sister Belle.
Hi! Didn't expect we'd meet again. All right, Wise, stop
I already
staring
forgot
at
his
me. I
name.
know I
I
shouldn't have
hate
said
him
that.
so much. Fucking Deontay or some shit.
I see. So, you spotted an unidentified glowing object outside your window and came here for help. But I didn't expect Lucy to be the one who sent you.
To be honest, Ms. Montefiore and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always kept in touch. Actually, I had planned to ask Porcelumix's staff for help with this, but it's late, and I couldn't get in touch with anyone. I can't share all the details,
Oh yeah,
but I'm
Damien.
afraid that by morning, something this strange will just be brushed off and not taken seriously.
After hearing rumors that Alice might only be on the inspection team because of her family name, I asked Fairy to look into the time fields. Turns out she's likely here in place of her grandfather, who's fallen ill. We're not sure what exactly happened, but Alice was probably threatened by them. In any case, Porcelumix clearly doesn't take her seriously. The way they're treating her so differently from the other guests is really going over the line.
Since Ms. Montefiore spoke so highly of you both, I'd like to ask for your help in investigating the unidentified object that appeared outside my window. As agreed, I'll be staying in Wi-Fi Peninsula for another 2 weeks. And if this issue isn't settled, it's going to be a real problem.
Hey, Wise, what do you think?
We're just proxies. Wouldn't it be better to suggest she hire a detective for this kind of thing?
Do you charge per case? Or perhaps you work on a daily or hourly rate? If it's about the commission fee, please don't worry. My Ether Dynamics tutor used to charge for every 5 minutes in each lesson.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's no problem. No problem at all. You came here for help, and you're even a friend of someone we know.
Every
Of
5
course we'll
minutes.
lend a hand. Don't worry. Here at Yunquei Summit, we're not only skilled in the mystic arts, we're also good at tracking things down and getting to the bottom of mysteries.
Man, rich people. Pay someone every 5 minutes. Even though it's $5. Shit would add up.
Senior Yinhu, you just assumed we would take the job.
Hey, come on now. What do you mean speaking on your behalf, huh? Let me tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded, they're on a whole nother level. Whether Beeline and the others get paid leave, and whether Senior Fufu gets to eat meat next month, all depend on you two now.
I thought it was out of the kindness of his heart, but hey. I feel you. I always want to call him Ben.
Seriously? Now you're guilt-tripping me?
Miss Timefield, why don't you stay with us tonight? Get a good night's rest, and after breakfast tomorrow, Junior Wise will go with you to investigate.
It's gotta just be
Are you
easy
both
fucking
really
with
willing
her,
to
right?
take this commission? Please don't feel obligated if you'd rather not get involved with the people Porcelumix have brought recently.
You can rest assured, Miss Timefield. We'll accept the commission and investigate with you starting tomorrow.
Thank you so much. I'll be staying here tonight then.
And that bed looks so comfy. I love her little picture.
I am happy with you to Yosep.
Oh, she's
What you doing?
insane. Oh, let's finally get into the story. I didn't even plan on it either. Oh, let him go. Hey, they're getting it.
Good morning, Mr. Wise. Sorry for causing trouble by showing up so late last night.
No problem. You came to us for help, and really, no need to be so formal. Just call me Wise.
Alright. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
You seem a little tired. Did the thought of what you saw outside last night keep you up?
Not at all. Having all of you nearby made me feel quite safe. It's just, the scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees, and when I was about to sleep after fixing them, I noticed that the 2 vases by the bed didn't match. Sorry, you have to see this side of me. This nitpicky habit of mine is a disgrace to my family's name.
The little face on her stomach. I love how it shows how she's actually feeling.
Oh, no. It's not that bad. Soybean Temple just lives up to its name.
Doesn't
Thank
Kira's
you for
mask do that to me?
understanding. By the way, about that thing I saw outside my window last night, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
How about we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads
I
outside.
gotta use the bathroom really fast. Hope you realize that.
Okay, sure.
Look at it. She's so happy.
Good thing you suggested starting outside. Honestly, I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, but I don't dare step back into that room until we know exactly what I saw.
I mean, you didn't traumatize this poor girl.
Alice, let's talk about last night.
Look at her little tail.
You said you heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang.
Yes, and it went pitch dark outside the window. I pulled back the curtains and saw large slanted shadows, and there was a glowing skeleton stuck between the shadows and the glass.
There's a chick on the left, and why do I not remember her? Well, I do forget just about everything, so... Mr. Arnold. Is it Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be reading this stuff. Yes, his grandfather said morality and responsibility are the foundation of the time fields. So we cannot neglect even small matters like flower pots. Oh, I just remembered something. After that skeleton and huge tilted shadow flashed by outside the window, there was another noise from downstairs. It must have been the sound of a falling flower pot. That's another important clue. Dora. Balcony with the flower pots is quite a bit lower than Alice's window. Maybe whatever scared Alice fell to the ground along with the flower pot. This is the guest house where Alice lives. Let's look around carefully for any clues. Alice, which floor do you live on? Which window did you see the shadow at? The second to last floor, right by the billboard and next to the drain pipe, that window. How big was the shadow? Huge, basically covering the entire window. There's nothing near the window that could support such a massive object. The drain pipes and adverts have very limited capacity. Where did that dark shadow come from? Ah, I see. What's up? What did you find? Sorry, I was just talking to myself. Yesterday, while I was in my room, I kept hearing noise from around here. It turns out there's a construction site not far behind. Yeah, I could see a huge tower crane. Wait, a tower crane? Tower crane. overturned drinks crate must have been hit by that flower pot, but why would the Sloan box end up all the way out here? Yeah, it's weird for it to be here. Upon closer inspection, there are a number of thin scratches on the surface of the box. No, wait, those look like claw marks from some small animal. You have a gut feeling you're onto something, and before you know it, you lift the box. There's a trail of tiny footprints. That sparkly feeling. It's glow-in-the-dark paint. Glow-in-the-dark paint. The exact same color as the glowing skeleton I saw last night. Looks like we found our perp. Wow, not exactly.
Wise, have you figured out what happened last night? I have some theories after seeing the footprints, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
I think our guesses are probably pretty close.
Really? Then let's go over what we found together. First, about that huge shadow. What do you think it was? And how did it end up outside my window?
Oh yes, definitely used this was her raccoon.
It was probably from cargo hanging on the tower crane. Cargo was big enough to block the whole window, and the way it vanished without a trace
Bro,
makes sense.
Yush's smug grin. Loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face, anger symbol, anger symbol, anger symbol, loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face.
Yes, that's what I figured too. Thinking back, the reason I was so certain that it was tilted exactly 22 degrees was because there was a shipping label on the crate. But let's just assume for a moment that it was. Then, what do you think made it fall to the ground?
It was probably knocked over by that skeleton that startled you. After the cargo hit your window, the crane lifted it back up, but that little creature couldn't hold on and fell off, landing right on the flower pot.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot fell. If something as large as the cargo had hit it directly, the whole rack would have come crashing down. The fact that one pot was left on the balcony means it had to be something smaller. Looks like we have the same train of thought. That leaves us with just one remaining question. What was that glowing skeleton?
It's pretty clear. The culprit is whatever animal left those glowing little footprints. Since its paws were covered in phosphorescent paint, the skeleton pattern was probably painted on its body or clothes. There's no phosphorescent paint on the drain pipe, so it's likely the little creature hitched a ride on the cargo and was caught in the crane malfunction, which then caused it to slam into the window. Later, while trying to escape, it knocked over the flower pot. But the exact sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this. No matter how clever an animal is, it couldn't have dressed itself up like that.
Which means someone deliberately used it to pull a prank on me. That's going too far. Wise, since it left footprints while fleeing, there must be more tracks nearby. If we follow them, we might be able to find whoever or whatever's behind this.
So I wonder, do her and
here.
Yusa already
the
know
footprints
each
go up
other?
the pillar to the overpass.
Let's follow them and check it out.
Have we even met Yusa? I can't remember.
Could they? I can't believe someone actually used an animal to pull a prank.
I love her shoes. They look like Shadow's shoes. Shadow the Hedgehog. Not exactly like them, but...
The footprints stop here. Did it jump off? Let's go down and take a look.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM. Here is a proverb. A cornered rabbit will bite.
Fairy, you're not helping.
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
The footprints are all jumbled here.
Where could it have gone?
Yeah, there he is.
There it is! Somebody get away!
Hey, stop! Here, get right into the jump!
So you were behind yesterday's pranks. The real culprit.
Monato?
What? Yuzuha, visitors.
Yep.
What can I get for you? Huh? Oh well. Huh. Guess I got found out after all.
Yeah, I'm so happy I called it.
Miss, based on what you just said, may I assume that you're the owner of this tanuki? His full name is Kamanosuke, but we call him Kama. Uh-huh. What I mean is, he's not just this tanuki. He has a name. And I'm not Kama's owner. We're just partners. Kama is free to do as he pleases. Oh, excuse me for being presumptuous.
So they don't know each other already?
That girl's name is Yuzuha, right? She suddenly changed the subject. Seems like she'll be a tough nut to crack.
It's all right. Kama just said he doesn't mind. So, honored guests, what brings you to Mystic Wares? Looking for anything in particular? I'm Ukinami Yuzuha. Our family runs a well-known porcelain shop in Phylum Heights. We carry all kinds of goods, and any purchase of a second item comes with a 1% discount. All right.
What a deal.
Much. No, wait. We're not here to shop. Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other.
Oh.
And yet last night, you and your partner played a prank on me that caused me a lot of trouble. Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor. Returning the favor? Sorry, I don't quite follow what you mean. How could you not understand? You were clearly the ones who started the prank in the first place. Porcelumex previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Waifei Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident. Yet somehow they let an unqualified little girl sneak into a team of so-called experts. That's quite the prank if you ask me.
Yuzuha, saying something like that in front of others might be a bit...
Monato, I've been meaning to say this for a while. You having that face and always talking like a goody two-shoes? What a waste.
Oh my god.
Excuse me, may I say something? Porcelumex brought in the inspection team just for show. Of course, people are going to feel outraged. It's just that, even with so many well-known experts on the investigation team, none dared to defy Porcelumex. So why place all the blame on Miss Timefield alone?
I see. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target? I remember now. I've seen you before. You were that disciple in training. Wise, from Swabian Temple. Didn't expect you'd be more witty than you look. Anyway, after hearing you out, I realized I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again. I really appreciate you saying that. But you don't look so thankful. Are you still so concerned about what happened last night? No, you've misunderstood. I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team. And though there are reasons I can't fully explain, as a descendant of the Timefield family, I won't forgive myself for my mistakes just because you apologized. I only hope you'll take back what you said about me being unqualified. The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars in the ether industry, and I've received a systematic education in hollow and ether studies from an early age under their guidance. Monato, what's with this person? She seems just as weird as you.
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
So from the sound of it, you're pretty confident in your knowledge. Then do you know what this strange piece of porcelain is?
Yeah, it's obviously a special porcelain shard. How are you supposed to know what this is? Yeah, right.
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device rather than porcelain. Also, was it just my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it? Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice.
Oh, that's a shard of a large obscura.
Obscura?
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell. Due to the unique properties of porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows it leaves a hollow. Although an obscura is a rather expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged during manufacturing.
Tell her, Alice.
Damaged during manufacturing? So there is something wrong with this thing.
See, Monato? I told you my instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an unexpected way? What a stroke of luck!
Yeah, she chose the right person to pull a prank on, apparently.
Could someone explain what just happened?
We suspect that someone at Porcelumex has been illegally producing high-value porcelain items inside the Hollow, items not listed in the official registry. Simply put, they publicly claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
Exactly.
Damien.
The Obscura isn't a regular product of the Wi-Fi Peninsula factory, so its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going on inside the Hollow.
But a nickel.
Where did you find the shard?
It's Damien.
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Siloon Bay. The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the Hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make handicrafts. Let's go, Monato. We're heading to Siloon Bay. If we can trace this shard back to its source, we'll have enough evidence to expose the corruption inside Porcelumex and give them a real scandal to deal with. Wait a moment. Are you sure it's okay to just say your whole plan out loud like that? It's fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way you'd snitch to Porcelumex. Wait, you wouldn't, right? Of course not! But not because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family...
After they're done talking, I gotta see it. I keep imagining Wise and Alice's reaction to fucking,
Wise,
what's his name?
it seems you still have some questions for
He's
Miss
popping
Ukinami
up in my
regarding the
head.
Obscura. Apologies, but
There's a
given my
big
current
bowl.
position, I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate for me to hear any further details. So please excuse me for now. Thank you for helping resolve the issue. I'll have the payment for the commission sent over promptly.
You didn't leave with that fancy girl. Do you have something to ask us?
Can I come with you to Siloon Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides, I can help if you're heading into the Hollow.
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us. Wow, today's our lucky day! Not only did we find a lead, but we even had a proxy who's an expert at handling miasma just show up at our door!
Don't lay it on too thick, Yuzuha. You don't want to scare Wise away. Still, we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help. So, we'll be counting on you from now on.
Monito, if your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature you acted.
Maybe it's just because of the red hair, but I thought maybe they were related to each other. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to read this shit out loud. The elevator at Soybean Temple's entrance goes straight to Selyum Bay. Should have been fixed last week. So the elevator goes to Selyum Bay. I think I've seen the repair notice before. Let's go check it out. Oh yeah, so this is how you get... Oh yeah, I looked it up the other day. I already knew that. Maybe that's the real reason I started this story. I just didn't realize it. This is this. This has been driving me crazy. That's what made me look it up. Oh wait. Hey. Damn, so I'm finally done with this. Well, no, not really. Well, pretty much. I wonder if they're gonna do anything with this in the future. It's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of annoying, if I'm being really honest. But I hate it at the same time. It's just super, like, time consuming. Alright, whatever.
The
Definitely
elevator's
wasn't
still out of service?
already there.
But I heard the repairs were already finished.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed, some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Safety concerns? What exactly do you mean?
Never noticed there's an
Sorry,
elevator here.
I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porsalumex. You can contact their service hotline. Customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
Then, is there another way to get to Siloon Bay?
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
What a shame. I heard Siloon Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
What about the people living down there? How do they... No other way to get down. Who was in charge of this? Maybe have like a backup, you know, like, oh hey, here's some stairs or something. No? Okay, I just had that was just like, I don't know. Just a thought running through my head.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the hollow, and since Porsalumix has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
Unacceptable.
Are you saying the edge of the hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
No. That's not what I meant.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Siloon Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Siloon Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the hollow.
Now they can't even leave.
If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for Porsalumex. So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
There must be other ways to get to Siloon Bay, right? After all, the elevator wasn't always here.
Exactly. That whole no other route nonsense is just something Porsalumex tells outsiders to fool them.
You can go around the mountain by taking the upper highway, and then head down from the other side. It'll just take a little longer.
Okay, well.
It'll just take a little longer. Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
Whoa, don't take it so literally. I was just complaining a little. But knowing how thorough that Damien from Porsalumex is, they might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Siloon Bay.
We can take.
Good point. Yuzaha and I will go check things out first, Wise. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
Oh yeah, shit. Made into my head again. But I agree with you all. This thing's super suspicious. We should definitely look into it properly. Wise, I'll come with you to Siloon Bay using EOS. I might be able to help. Alright, let's go together. They're tidying up a bit. You set out with EOS.
I wonder how things are going with Monato and Yuzaha. Let's go check.
Keep thinking of Minato from Naruto. Monato. Minato, 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 Minato. Cars actually come through here? Oh. Ah! No, I got so excited for that. Actually, I think you've been a bit on edge ever since you saw that rich girl. I don't want Wise to think you're a mean person. Couldn't care less about that lady. Besides, what does it matter if people think I'm mean? You gotta put your habit of worrying about everyone on the back burner and think about how we're gonna deal with those patrolling security mechs instead. Something wrong? Perfect timing. We just finished our investigation and Damien has, as expected, taken care of the mountain pass too. We could step over that. Come on. Blocked them off and temporarily prohibited any residents from passing through under the pretext that remnants of the Exaltus might be trying to escape. He even got all kinds of security mechs patrolling there 24/7. So you mean the mountain pass full of machines right now? Yeah, they've got triple the strength of a normal person and they never get tired. This ain't gonna be easy. No. This just got way easier. What? Damn, you dead meat. Vaguely explain fairies' abilities. Yeah, true. Can't fucking the most intelligent AI in the world. Get him, fairy. Look him up. So you're saying you've got this killer AI that can perfectly wipe out surveillance footage as long as it's not human patrols? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty handy, right? Woo! Good thing Princess isn't here right now, or she'd definitely be all, absolutely not. You cannot do that. Use a, you say you don't care. Alright, Wise, let's roll. Monato and I will handle shutting down the enemies, and you take care of wiping those visual logs. They better make Monato a playable character. I'm gonna be salty if he has it. So wolves are dope. He's a wolf Theron, at least I think. Looks like a wolf tail. I don't know, I feel like his fighting style would be dope too. Like his play style. Monato is totally ignored. Alright, if we're all set, let's head out. Alright, let's go. Something like nothing.
We just have to follow this railway track to get to Siloon Bay. Watch out! There's security mechs patrolling up ahead.
We've got enemies.
Don't go too hard, Monato, or people will notice the damage.
Can we implant the mech with memories of accidentally falling or something? All done. Let's go.
Damn it, dude. I always forget.
Hold on. Come with me for a sec.
What's wrong, Yuza? Ever since we set out, I've had this feeling someone's been tailing us. Barry, can you feel that? Sorry, there are no available video recording devices on this mountain path. What on earth could there be? Shh, they're coming. Alice.
Oh, it's you.
Alice, don't be afraid. It's us.
Wise, it's you. You frightened me.
You were the one sneaking around behind us. And yet you got so scared like that. So what are you doing here?
Ms. Ukinami? Mr. Komano? I'd like to help you with the Obscura investigation. I gave it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but can't do anything, I wouldn't be able to ever forgive myself.
In case you forgot, you were brought in by Porsalumex. If they ever discovered you helped us, things could end badly for you. And if you always worry too much about living up to other people's standards, you'll only grow up to be a useless person someday.
You're worried Porsalumex might come after her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
We appreciate it, Alice, but don't force yourself.
Thank you, Wise. Don't worry about me. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, I'll have my ways to handle it. Also, while what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair, at its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards? As a member of the Timefield family, I take full responsibility for my choices. So please, there's no need to worry.
Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Siloon Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow. That's not exactly the kind of place for a noble lady to take a stroll.
That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow scholar without field research, so I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood.
Alright then, I've got no objections. What about you, Minato?
Welcome aboard. A patrol mech is approaching. Careful.
Oh, I get to use Alice. I didn't even think about that. Damn. Alice's attacks hit enemies or trigger assault through anomaly buildup. She gains blade etiquette. When Alice stacks blade etiquette to its maximum, she can hold attack to unleash a 3-step charged basic attack, Starshine Waltz. This triggers polarized assault.
Alright, let's see what you've got.
Ambush! How despicable! Okay, I'll take care of it.
You're a real chatterbox, but you handle yourself well in a fight.
Yes. Oh, I appreciate it.
If you're not sure how to respond to Yuzaha, just don't. She won't get mad. Wise, you can give it a try too.
Wait, Minato, are you riling her up on purpose? Yuzaha, focus on the enemies. The enemies!
God, Monocro's fucking him up. Trying to listen to the dialogue and he's just killing everyone.
Okay, so much harder. Sorry for stealing your spotlight.
Oh yeah, I feel like I'm gonna like using him.
Uh-oh, it's people from Porsalumex.
No, Damien was
Let's try to
shady
avoid them and
bad.
take a detour. As if all those security mechs weren't enough. Now they're sending in reinforcements?
That Damien is such a headache to deal with.
Monopoly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll use EOS to access the Bangbu workbench and find the passcode. I'll leave it to you. Wait, why did I say? Second assistant, you have successfully entered the
Why is this
Marcel
always the
name.
one jumping around with Eos before? Eos's tiny legs can jump that high?
Master has expressed a similar assessment.
Dang it, I keep pressing it. Looks so much like Fall Guys. I think it's the Fall Guys controls. no, that's the end, isn't it? Hey. Kind of miss when they had the little online mode of it. That's pretty fun. No cap.
Nailed it. Classic Phaethon.
Great job, Belle. Let's keep going.
Keep it up, guys. Once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing.
How much longer until we get to Sunroom Bay?
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges,
fucking
follow a short
everything
path, and we'll reach the elevator.
And then we're there?
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
Now you see why I sometimes just want to punch him. Right, Wise?
I see your weakness.
Oh, yeah, it's gotta be fun to use.
Sorry for stealing your spotlight.
All done. Everyone, let's move.
Oh, I can't wait. She might be my new main. Hey, you Damien? Show your face. Show your face, pussy. Shady man, you shady motherfucker. I gotta use the bathroom. I don't know if anyone's here, but I'll be back. Finally made it. Man, this mountain path goes on forever. Wise, did you rest well? It seems like Miss Ukanami and the others found someone selling porcelain materials. Let's head over. Huh. I don't know why, but I was expecting it to be bigger. Really? This is it? I mean, to be fair, every area is pretty small. Huh. Wait a minute.
Huh, Yuzuha. Here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrog again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite Bubble Pop candy with rubber. Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
Wow, your luck's still better than ever, huh? My brother failed his Hollow internship 3 times last year. For a while, just seeing the Hollow from a distance made him nauseous. Oh, right! What kind of materials are you picking up today, Yuzuha? Check out this piece of high-grade lumite ore I've got. Ajang snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the Hollow just last night.
Who is this little boy?
What? A white-haired ghost woman?
That's right! He was hauling cargo in the Hollow for poor Salumex, and somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shaky, wobbly figure started drifting toward him from a distance. It was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But in the blink of an eye, she vanished. And just then, Ajang suddenly felt a shiver crawl down the back of his neck. Kazuha, why'd you flick me? Weren't you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business isn't selling goods, but selling stories?
That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby?
Oh.
Your story sure changed quick.
That one wasn't a lie. Mello, Dante, and I all heard it, and not just once.
What? Strange moaning sounds? On the mountain?
Oh god.
Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie. Which means the ghost story's mostly made up, right?
You're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
All right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give the story a proper rewrite, okay? I promise it'll be weird and thrilling enough. But in exchange, you've got to tell me something. Take a look at this piece. This was part of the last batch delivered to my place. Do you remember who brought it in?
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Afang. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Let's go. Thanks!
So, are we going to ask them one by one now?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Minato and I will go find Uncle Afang. Wise, you go with our little lady here and check with Mello. If it turns out to be his, make sure to get the exact time and place he found the piece.
Let's go.
What's up with all these little boys having businesses? Yeah, I learned a thing or two from them. Hey there, are you Mello? Yeah, what's up? Here, you trade porcelain materials around here. Could you take a look at this photo on my phone? Have you ever seen this piece before? Yeah, I've seen it before. Really? But you only took a quick glance. What, don't believe me? I'll have you know, I got the best intel in all Salian Bay. Of course we believe you. That's why we came all this way to ask for your help. Little one, can you tell us about the origins of this porcelain shard? No way. Can't you see I'm busy? Someone broke my toy and I'm trying to fix it. Not in the mood to talk. This is a remote control edition City Hunter. I saved up my allowance for a whole year to get this. It's all Dante's fault. For a kid, this is a huge deal, though when it comes to remote controlled toys, I might be able to figure something out. If I could fix your toy, can we work something out? Huh? You can fix it? If you really fix it, I'll tell you all about that porcelain shard. About where that porcelain shard came from. Huh? For a toy? Yo.
Gossip.
Shit, what's going on? Trying to figure this out. I feel stupid as shit right now. Wow. That's probably the most complicated one I've done.
Really fixed. Hello, little one. Can you tell us where this porcelain shard came from?
No.
Huh? It's important to keep your word, little one. You understand that, right?
But my mom said Porcelumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I never seen you before.
But look at her. This graceful, elegant lady clearly wouldn't be a bad person.
Thank you for the compliments. But I doubt that's
Yo,
a
sup?
convincing reason to trust us. Hey,
Yo,
little
what's
one.
up, dude?
Actually, we know Miss Yuzuha, the daughter of Mystic Wares' owner, Mr. Ukinami Balrong. We came here with her today.
And you say you're not suspicious. Uncle Balrong's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you say?
So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name is so different from Uncle Balrong's. I thought it had something to do with her mother's side.
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me.
Yuzuha!
Sorry, it got bugged from my device. I wasn't able to hear you grinning face with sweat.
I do.
Oh, really? I was gonna say I
He
swore my
thought this
mic
piece
was
of
working.
porcelain must be valuable, and I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun. Is there something wrong with this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha? Dante didn't get himself into trouble, did he?
Things are a little complicated now, and I'm afraid Dante might be in serious trouble.
Huh? Oh no! What's going on? Can you help him? Wise! I didn't think you had it in
Bro,
you.
guess what? I got in an argument with my class teacher at school this Friday.
About Dante this much? You should stop holding a grudge against him, okay?
Really?
So it was all a trick, huh? But I get it. I'll make up with him. Gotta run.
Now that we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante! Ukinami Balrong! I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name! Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction!
Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't mean to pry into your personal matters.
It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, for someone like me who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky, don't you think? What I don't get is, prestigious as the Time Field sends someone else to Wi-Fi Peninsula? Why did it have to be you?
Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago, so now it's just me and my grandfather. And he's currently ill.
I was just blabbering to her, then suddenly she raised her voice, and when the period ended the next teacher came. She got something on her, and
You don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. So, show some confidence, alright?
Yes, I will.
Alright then, let's get going.
Where's Dante's place?
It's up there.
Dang.
Very
Sounds
close.
like a rough situation.
Miss Isolde, do you think this Denny gun can be fixed?
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this. The trigger link is misaligned, that's all. I'll just take it apart and realign it for you. All right, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
Well, it seems our four friends over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll have to say, the next shot will be a life round!
Don't shoot, Miss Isolde. We surrender. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porcelumex's restrictions to come here.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Mr. Wise. But you're right. I came to Siloon Bay in secret, just like the rest of you.
When I nodded in yes that I'm feeling sorry to, she raised her voice, took her hand back, trying to slap me, but I got reflexes of a cat and I asked.
I came here to visit Dante's family.
Jeez.
His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
I can't believe she tried slapping you. That's wild.
I didn't expect you to be a regular visitor here. You had us fooled. When we met you and the
Stopped it with my palm.
we thought it was
Hey.
your first time visiting Waifei Peninsula.
Damn.
I was sent to show the military's goodwill, so it's best not to cause any unnecessary trouble. I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
Are they allowed to hit you out there?
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house?
Never had any of my teachers
Yuzuha?
try to hit me.
Monato? Oh, Miss Isolde.
Luckily,
You're here
guess,
too?
after hearing that.
It's been a while, Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe you still made it to Siloon Bay given how...
Have you watched the song, Mopake Fire?
Why haven't you invited everyone
not
inside,
even
Dante? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
But Aya and Mello both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Denny gun? And I don't get it. Why don't you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom?
You little stinker! What did you just say? Get back here! Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero, even though he had never met him.
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Here, take this. Use it to help with the household expenses.
Is this your money? Or compensation from the Defense Force?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
It's released by Hoya Fair and sung by the Japanese voice actress of Ellen Jo Face with tears of joy. That's why I watched it.
Respect my brother deserves. You can keep the money. Sometimes No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing, and everything you all fought for was meaningless.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today. Of course, after the fall of the old capital, not only did the Defense Force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse, which continues to this day. The Defense Force has neither provided proper compensation to grieving families, nor upheld the honor of the soldiers who gave their lives. To me, that's a serious failure of duty. I'm sorry. You should have been able to live somewhere better. But there's nothing I can do.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff, but that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again. The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all. I guess it's better to keep looking forward.
Yes, you're right. You still have so many important things in this world.
Yuzuha, sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you all waiting. Is there something I can help you with?
We actually came to see Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier. Nothing serious.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit. He'll come back once he's calmed down.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him. Kids his age often have a lot more on their minds than we might think.
Oh yeah. It's not often we get young folks like you visiting, and here we are, boring you with all our ancient sob stories. Please don't say that. We rarely get the chance to learn about what happened during the fall of the old capital. I'm ashamed to admit it, I always thought the military families received a pension after the fall. Too many soldiers died defending the old capital. The military and government initially promised compensation for all, but in the end only the frontline troops defending against Hollow Zero received it. I see. You look like you want to say something. Have more questions for me? Go ahead, I'm all ears. I want to know more about you and your comrades. The former unit wasn't responsible for the Hollow Zero front line. We were tasked with retrieving crucial supplies from inside Hollow Zero and providing disaster relief along the borders of Wi-Fi Peninsula and Janus Quarter. Supplies are vital to the city's survival. Your heroes too. Indeed. Back then we took pride in running into the battlefield, doing what little we could for this city. Why are you still working with the military? I understand what you're getting at. I don't sound happy with the Defense Force, do I? But, well, sometimes life just drags you along for the ride. Ha! I suppose I'm what you would call a useless person. Huh? Was it just a coincidence that Miss Isolde said that, or did she overhear our conversation on the mountain path? Oh, that was her watching? Not only that, she got ahead of us and reached Salium Bay first. What's wrong? Nothing. Well, you should head to the beach to find Dante first. If there's anything else you want to know, I'm sure we'll meet again in the future.
I'm not sure how I feel after hearing all that.
So, Miss Isolde used to be a soldier, and it seems like she's been through.
I had to leave. I was learning something. I got a editing channel where I make edits, as you know.
You're good, dude. What are you editing now? Oh, don't cry.
Dante, so this is where you went.
Minato? Yuzuha? What are you doing here?
We came just to ask you about a piece of porcelain you found. Of course. We were also kind of worried about you, so we thought we'd check up on you.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Monato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first part.
That's just how Monato is. Thanks, you guys. I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it. I know how much Mom's been through. Miss Isolde told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the defense force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it, but...
Bro, I know what time it is here.
I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again.
Sure.
But it won't be easy to achieve. This city is far more complicated than we can imagine.
Let time gradually shape the child's dream.
Miss Isolde, what are you doing out here? Are you leaving already?
Yes, I just received a call.
9/11 just noticed it.
Wants to meet with me.
Oh.
They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. I'd better head back quickly. Your mom is worried about you. If you aren't really mad at her, then you should head back soon.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha, what was it you wanted to ask about the piece of porcelain?
Do you remember this? Where did you get it from?
Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island.
Here it's 1742.
I was out there for a while and saw the
Hey,
shark
what's
drifting
up?
from the direction of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an obscura.
Whenever I see the time in night at 9 p.m. it's always 9/11. Maybe it's a sign face with tears of joy.
You don't need to explain further.
I hope not.
There are some things I'd prefer not to know.
A bad sign if so.
Thank you for your understanding.
Never
I've got a
forget.
question. Why would an obscura shard drift out from the hollow in the first place?
Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water
Grinning face with swag.
underground rivers.
Mm-hmm.
This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current.
It's 11:43
But
where
since
I
the
am.
hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from.
Let's have Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with a Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway, why don't you sell it to me? You can use the money to buy a new toy instead.
I mean, sure, I guess. But, Miss Isolde, what do you want a Denny gun for?
It might come in handy for these older folks. Here, Mr. Weiss, take it.
Yeah, they got Nerf guns and ZZZ, you know? I actually like it.
Magic and Music over 13. What's her fav's character sup? No, mine, the one you have a crush on or had, I guess. Thinking face.
Yo, here we go.
Miss Isolde, what are we supposed to...
Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
I wonder why.
The toy Denny you fired is floating on the water.
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore. But due to the combined effects of the hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. It'll drift off course. Let me check today's Hollow activity report. It's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. Plus, the wind speed in the area stays pretty stable during this season, so the conditions should be relatively equivalent. The Toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura Shard, so once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and work backwards to find the Hollow's exit.
If she was real, I would marry her trip system.
It's the grippers, isn't it?
Wow.
She doesn't have arms,
I'm
right?
not sure if I
they're
completely
like
understand,
mechanical
but
arms.
it sounds like we're pretty lucky.
Mine's Ellen Jo and same here too, Tilda.
Probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy lucky. Like, if it's raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop.
Can't XP it.
And once, she somehow got an extra bottle of soda every time she bought one from the machine for an entire month. Maybe that piece of porcelain drifted out of the hollow just because Yuzuha needed it.
What's up, Monato? What's with the,
Face with tears of joy.
No way! You definitely have something on your mind. Out with it! 3, 2, 1!
It's nothing, really. I just suddenly
A
remember.
log hate seed I have seeing it.
Miss Ukinami's last
Really?
name?
Why?
Oh, right. It's different from Dad's surname, Lee. He said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead.
Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person.
So, Ukinami is a surname based on your history?
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Siloam Bay. Hence, Ukinami, floating on the waves.
The thought she was the robot.
So, were you in a shipwreck
Is she
before
all
that?
that?
No. Didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow. And I'm the princess. Every day, I lived happily
So,
under
yeah,
the
she
care of
just got
my loyal
prosthetic arms.
retainers. But one day,
least that's what I
a
thought.
lost traveler wandered into the palace and told me all about the
But I am Team Seed.
beyond its walls. I decided to leave with him on a whim.
Shark, 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 drooling face, drooling face.
I forgot where the Dragon Palace was and ended up becoming what you all call an orphan.
That kind of sounds like a Lemnian Hollow version of some old legend or folktale.
Not kinda sounds like. It is one.
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard me tell this story before doesn't mean you have to ruin the moment like that.
Skull.
It is kind of amazing.
Robot girl.
He seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach. Me, that Obscura Shard, we both ended up here the same way.
Phew. We finally managed to calculate it. I've nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military after not using it for so many years.
Thank you for your insights, Mrs. Old. You've been a great help.
No need to thank me. Miss Timefield, you look much more like...
Minato they love a lot.
Seems being around someone your own age really does make a difference.
Yeah, Minato's cool.
All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now. Make sure to take care of yourselves.
All right. Since we've pinpointed where the Obscura floated out of the hollow, how about we head in and take a look?
Great idea. There's still some time before nightfall. Even just scouting ahead a little would be good.
Miss Yuzuha, are you going into the hollow? Then take our boat. Mello and Ayuba would be happy to help out however they can.
Orb 5 some loves a lot they want M6.
Oh, dude. I feel like she's gonna be nutty. They release any gameplay on her?
My friends are just damn idiots. They don't look at the beauty, they look at the chest and butt face exhaling.
Ah! There it
That's all
is!
it takes for
There's a
love,
drainage pipe up ahead. We're on the right track.
The higher we go up the mountain, the more pipes are buried underground. It's becoming harder to spot them.
Sorry. Fairy can roughly estimate the
Face with tears of joy.
but due to limited holo data of this area, we can't pinpoint their exact locations. Wise, we've cleared out loads of miasma along the way. Are you still holding up okay?
To be fair, though, that's my thing with Lucy. Like her outfit. Plus, I mean, she's pretty damn hot. I don't think she's the hottest girl in the game, but like, whew. Like them shorts, dude. They do a lot. And then the pose when you get to her, like her skill branch, whatever you want to call it.
Don't underestimate me. I'm doing fine.
This
The angle
place
does
is
her
some
good.
distance from the industrial port where porcelain is made, and it's really well hidden.
For me it's Yanaji.
There used to be a materials lab
see
around
that.
here that was shut down years ago. It seems the ether concentration in the area remained stable and within safe limits, at least until the miasma started increasing. Due to its
For me,
advanced
the
facilities,
hottest girl in
the
the
materials
game will be
lab once
Jane
had
Doe.
long-term researchers stationed
Probably
there,
forever.
and scholars were
And that
often
might
invited
be
to
the
visit as
same
well.
reason. Her
Actually
outfit.
too.
Shut down. And it was instead turned into an illegal porcelain production facility.
Sounds like something Porcelamex
Yeah.
would do. Alright, let's keep heading upstream.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's a good batch.
Let's move then.
You know. A lot of ones you can't go
Please
wrong
be
with.
aware of ether activity units.
We've been walking forever. We should have run into some enemies by now.
Jane Doe, they are just calling goon bait.
You actually sound kind of excited about it,
I
Marta.
mean, fair, dude. She's bad as fuck. Plus her outfit, the
Fighting these guys,
stocking,
you don't have to hold back.
them being ripped.
Super relaxing, right?
I'll handle this, but take me shopping later.
I love Jane too, I love Emul.
Yeah. Oh, both paths lead to higher ground, and the water flows into the drainage channel from earlier. Which way should we go? Are there be any clues? Are maybe? Are there? That sounds like some a fucking pirate would say. What? Should we split up and investigate? Hold up, check this out.
I respect you all waifu guys.
Yes, sir. It's better after you accept it, you know. I used to be embarrassed of it. Now, you know, I embrace it. Trying to think of like that, like what a top 5 would be. It'd be like Jane Doe, Lucy. I kind of want to throw Bernice in there, but not really. I don't know. At this concentration, miasma can't multiply and will disperse to imperceptible levels after a while. Could these traces be recent? Has anyone been around here lately? Seems super sus. Hey. Hey everyone, since we don't have any leads on the water, should we check out
My
these
top
tire
5 is
tracks
Mia by
lead?
Burnus Yuxuan Seed Burnus.
Sid Burnus twice. Might give us the breakthrough we're looking for. Sounds like a plan. Why, some of the wheel tracks might not be visible anymore. Try using the insight technique Shifu taught you.
We should be able to sniff out some clues around here with our technique.
Wheel tracks tainted the traces of miasma. Looks like they are from a small car of some sort. Following the trail of miasma might lead to more tracks like these nearby.
Huh. The tracks lead right up to here.
I said Burnus 2 times, I meant Yanaji.
Okay. Not a bad look. Messy wheel tracks, just carts frequently pass through here. Upon closer inspection, you'll notice a thin cart on the ground nearby, probably dropped during some commotion. Whoa, why are there so many wheel tracks here? It's like people have been moving heavy carts around here a lot. This many tracks don't fade easily. There's carts coming through here, that means whoever entered the hollow was transporting something, but are they bringing stuff in or taking stuff out? It's actually a good question. We can't draw any conclusions right now. What's up? Something on your mind? Look here, do you see these deep wheel tracks? That means they must have been hauling something heavy through here. Oh, well, princess, you're sharper than I thought. Hey, look, isn't there something on the ground up ahead? It's an access card. Hey, Wise, take that access card with you. It might come in handy.
Let's look around and see if there are any other tracks. Watch out! More ethereals have appeared.
I don't know why I collect this stuff. I never end up using it.
More than the ethereals. I'm curious to see if that door...
Oh. Ah. Oh shit. Oh, good luck. Our luck's not... Whoa, was that the sound? Or what? Whoa, what was the... What was that sound? So sorry to inform
Mine
you.
top 5
The
are 1.
device.
Ellen Joe.
Device status is abnormal. Please verify your
2.
identity and re-enter
Jane
the
Doe.
initial password to boot.
Three. Zhu Yuan.
'Cause of the miasma around here, the gate must be malfunctioning because of corruption.
4. Tsukashiro Yanaji.
Mm-hmm.
5. Evelyn Chevalier.
Oh yeah, Evelyn. I'd have to look to pick mine. Not bad though, not bad. Don't worry, there's a bamboo workbench right by the gate, and stuff like the initial password must be stored in there. I'll sneak in using EOS. It'll be quick.
I forget Evelyn.
Same here.
OCMON I think our number 1 will be Nekomata. And Trigger.
Trigger! Oh! Oh yeah! To be fair though, we don't... Do we get to see her without her mask on? I don't think we do.
Trigger. Yee, you thought I'd say that?
Dude,
Nah.
that's an underrated pick. I don't know, she might be on my top 5. She's got assets.
Sandy is underrated too.
True. She probably wouldn't be on my top 5 though. Nekomata definitely is that.
Piper.
No. Isn't Piper the old lady? Who looks like she's not old?
Bro, you forgot Pulcra and Astra, yeah? Just guessing.
Astra's hot. She's probably not in my top 5 either though.
Pulcra I have seeing R34 of.
What? R34 porn?
Bruh, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. TWA.
Yeah, I don't think Polka's in my top 5. Bestiality type of guy.
With Burnus.
So.
It's open. Let's go. More tire tracks here. We're definitely heading in the right direction.
Kinda worried I'm almost finished with this story. 'Cause I definitely didn't want to finish it in one night.
My asthma around here is getting pretty thick. And there are more monsters too.
They were hauling stuff around in a place like this? That's just begging for trouble.
Maybe it was after she set her tail on fire, loudly crying face.
Though we're not exactly in a much better spot ourselves.
Wow, Mr. Komano is throwing shade at himself.
Whoa! Our princess is throwing shade?
Never mind. It's probably better if I just keep quiet.
Focus on the target.
Barely even gonna get to use Alice because I actually want to hear what they're
GTG
saying.
It was great here. I'll return whenever I get the time. See ya.
Alright, man, have a good one.
Road ends ahead.
Huh?
It's fun chatting it up.
Let's wipe them out ASAP and see what clues we can dig up around here. There might be a passage behind that miasma.
Your weakness has been exposed.
Yeah.
A chance to score. Here to dance.
Yeah, I like her a lot.
Check out what's behind that miasma.
This elevator goes down, the wheel tracks end here, which means they went to the lower level. Will that card we found earlier work on this
I
elevator?
wish you good luck on the pulls, yo sup.
Yeah, I mean, apparently I fucking bought a bunch of currency, so I'll guaranteed get her. Question is, do I go for her W engine too? I appreciate it regardless, though. Yeah, I mean, the way my polls have been going lately, not too confident, but hopefully the ZZZ gods have some mercy on me. I do have to use the bathroom really fast, so I'll be right back.
Are you goo rated on Winnig?
Apologize, but the current device is a combination of an offline system and a mechanical encryption system. I cannot effectively crack it. Wise, let's look around and see if there's another way to get through here. Always another way. Whoa, this place is totally wrecked. It's like a truck crashed straight through. Miasma around here is particularly thick. This damage caused by ethereal. The ethereals we've encountered along the way weren't that strong. They shouldn't have been able to cause this much damage. Tell me there's a big one lurking around. Man, just thinking about it gives me the creeps. Here I thought these folks were crazy enough hauling stuff around in all this miasma. True, this is such a dangerous place. There's definitely some conspiracy behind this. It's like there's nothing around here that'll help us power up the elevator. Let's check elsewhere. Look here, there's a bunch of empty boxes stacked up and tire tracks on the ground nearby. It must be the outer packaging from whatever they were shipping. These boxes are all clean. Doesn't look like they've been left in the hollow very long. Great, that settles the question we had earlier. These people are definitely transporting stuff into the hollows. That's a little odd though. Odd. Did you find anything? Look here, the box labels. The box's label claims the contents are thermal insulation materials for construction. That tends to be very light, so how did it leave such deep tracks? Oh, not bad, princess. So that means they aren't the outer packaging for the shipment. The stuff that was in the box doesn't match the label. That's right. They were transporting something else into the hollow with these boxes. There's no way whatever was in there is something that can be openly transported into the hollow. That's why they're using fake boxes as cover. But there's nothing around here that'll help us power up the elevator, so let's check elsewhere. Group then investigates the area thoroughly for some time, but still can't find a way to move forward.
Is this really as far as we can go? This can't be right. It's not like me to have such bad luck.
Don't worry, everyone. We may not have cracked the elevator's passcode, but Fairy and I checked the terrain nearby. The cliff behind us isn't that steep. There's definitely a way to get over the cliff, but it'll take a bit of time to figure out the best route. And none of us brought proper climbing gear.
In that case, let's head back for today. It's getting dark.
Yeah, the hollow gets even more dangerous at night. Best not to stick around. Let's get ready to head back. Time to go, my lady. Milady! Ah! You scared me! You're the one who scared me! Why were you just standing there, zoning out like that?
It's just that... I just felt that label on the crate looked oddly familiar. Like, I've seen it somewhere before.
Means some memories are coming back. Any idea where you might have seen it?
Any idea when you might have seen it?
It should have been pretty recent, but nothing else is coming to mind at the moment. My apologies for the delay. Let's leave the hollow as soon as we can.
They're leaving the hollow. The group makes their way back to Phylum Heights.
We finally made it back to Phylum Heights. It's already dark now.
Great work, everyone. Everyone, phew, good work today.
Everyone, good work today.
I was planning to tease the princess about her lack of stamina, but looking at you now, there's no point. Since there's nothing more we can do today, let's just call it.
Alright, I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Alright, I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Excuse me, sorry to bother you all, but are you Miss Alice Timefield?
Yes, that's me. And you are...
Oh, I'm a concierge from Porcelumix in charge of receiving guests. We just received a package addressed to you.
A package? Where was it sent from?
I'm very sorry. There's no sender information on the package, and due to its size, it's not easy to move. So, for now, we've had to store it in our warehouse. If possible, would you mind coming with me to take a look? Since it was sent specifically to Wi-Fi Peninsula, it might be something important.
All right, understood. If you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave for now.
Shortly after, somewhere in Philly Heights.
The place where the package is stored. How far is it exactly?
We're almost there. Sorry for the trouble. Since the package is quite large, we wanted to be careful. In case something goes wrong during the delivery.
Oh, shit.
What? What on earth?
I didn't think we'd actually be right.
You didn't seriously believe we'd let our guard down around you, did you?
They're about to do her dirty. Piece of shit. Dang, I know you're behind all this, Damien.
Hey, Wise, there you are.
Senior Yinhu's still not done with the interrogation?
It appears there's been some progress. I think I heard Master Pan say, "Ah, that's right. Just tell us." Let's wait a little longer.
Master Pan must have watched a ton of crime dramas. He even said lines like, "Lighter sentence if you confess, harsher if you resist. Want some fried rice?" And, "Sorry, I'm a mystic."
Are you alright, Alice? Being the bait must have been pretty scary.
There's no need to worry. I'm quite all right. I may not be the best at dealing with unexpected situations, but thankfully, we were prepared for this one.
By the way, did you guys feel anything?
What do you mean?
You mean the guy that's following us?
So you also felt as if we were being followed?
Yeah. At first I thought I was just being paranoid because we ran into Miss Timefield and Miss Isolde. But now it's clear we've had a tail since this morning. What should we do? Should we get him?
We could go for it, sure. But then what? There's Porcelumex personnel and security mechs nearby. Taking them all the way back to Suibian Temple just isn't feasible.
I agree with the proxy. Besides, they probably haven't tried anything because we've got numbers on our side. Once one of us is alone, chances are he'll make his move. If we can figure out who they're after, we might be able to bait them into slipping up.
I think I'm probably the one they're after.
How come?
Because I just remembered. The crate that hit my window last night had the exact same label as the one we saw in the hollow.
Then we were right. That fake concierge really was the one smuggling stuff into the hollow. They tried to go after Alice just because she saw the crate. Whatever they're moving, it has to be something big.
Oh, look! Master Pan and Mr. Komino are coming out.
Senior, how did the interrogation go?
He confessed. He told us everything. Come on, let's step away a bit. Don't want that guy overhearing us. Don't worry. Beeline and the others are watching him. All right, this spot'll do. I'll keep it short. That guy was smuggling ether explosives into the hollow.
No wonder it was so heavy.
Exactly. It was disguised as insulation material during transport, but he left. He heard the crate was damaged, assumed she'd seen the explosives, so he all stayed sharp. He played himself and walked right into the trap.
What were they planning to do with the explosives?
He doesn't know the exact plan. He's at the bottom of the chain. The orders came from his superior at Porsalumex. But he said they've been transporting them for 2 weeks now. I did a quick estimate, and the amount of explosives in the hollow is already enough to flatten 100 Swabian temples.
They're definitely planning to use those explosives to destroy something. It's clear now that their crimes aren't just about profiting from illegally producing high-value goods. There's a lot more going on.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, we also have some good news and bad news. Which do you want first?
Let's start with the bad news. That's likely the real problem we'll have to handle.
All right. The bad news is, he said tomorrow night is the final run for transporting the explosives. But on the other hand, we found an access card and password on him. You can finally get into that elevator you couldn't access before.
So that means tomorrow's the deadline, and their plan is about to succeed. What's everyone thinking?
We must stop them. As a member of the Timefield family, I can't just stand by and do nothing in the face of such evil. What's wrong?
I always thought you were just a nervous, wishy-washy overthinker. Never figured you had this much fire in you.
Miss Timefield, Yuzaha means she's really grateful you're willing to keep helping us. And so am I, of course.
Monato, next time you skip internship classes to work on your side gigs, don't expect me to cover for you.
All right, everyone. It looks like we've made our decision. Let's head back into the Hollow tomorrow morning for another investigation. If we find any critical clues, we'll call for backup immediately.
All right, let's do that. Tomorrow, Junior Bell and I will provide support from within the temple. Junior Wise, give Shifu a call now. Let's see what she says. It's getting late, and we've got an early start tomorrow. You should all stay at Swabian Temple tonight. That way, we can look out for each other.
Wise, you go ahead and call Ishu and Shifu first. We'll take care of everyone's accommodations.
You dial Yishan Shifu's number and tell her everything that has...
I see. In any case, Wise, you must all be extremely careful when you head into the Hollow tomorrow. Porsalumex has been busy dealing with the safety investigation, yet our enemies haven't faltered in carrying out their plans. That means they're out of time and desperate to act.
So you mean that they don't have full control over this situation? There's some other factor that's forcing them to act?
It must be so. I shall head out once I settle things tomorrow and should be back at Swabian Temple by night. Strictly speaking, Yunquay Summit should stay out of Waifei Peninsula's affairs, but given the urgency, we'll make an exception.
That's great. If you're with us, Shifu, we can rest easy.
How else would I prove my worth as your Shifu? Oh, right. Nothing. Never mind.
What is it, Shifu?
Well, it's nothing particularly significant. Just these past few days, I've had a lingering sense of unease. A few days after we brought the corruption incident under control, some of the data piles in the Hollow suddenly went inactive again. But this time, the data pile failure was brief. The officials believe it was just normal interference caused by the increased miasma levels. I hope I'm just overthinking it. Well, that's all. Go get some sleep. If you want to stay strong, a good sleep schedule is better than any technique.
Understood. I'll go and check if everyone's done tidying up.
Then I'll leave you to it. See you tomorrow.
Oh, Wise, you're done with the call already? I was just thinking of saying a few words to Shifu myself.
Have the rooms been arranged?
We're still trying to figure that out. No one's comfortable taking Shifu's room or Senior Fufu's room, and the room Alice stayed in before is being used to hold the prisoner.
But I just talked it over with Miss Ukinami and Belle. We can share a room.
In that case, Belle, how about you three stay in my room? It's a bit more spacious since I keep the HDD there.
Yay! Thanks, Wise.
Are you sure it won't be too cramped with the three of you staying here?
Don't judge our space needs by your build! Besides, with this kind of vibe right now, doesn't it feel just like a field trip?
Wow, you're right! I've heard all about them before, but I've never actually been on one of those trips myself.
You never went on a field trip as a student?
No, never. My school has a lot of aristocratic kids, so they thought trips were too risky, and didn't want us spending time showing off and competing like that either. So, we never had one.
Perfect! Then tonight, you get to experience the joys of commoner life. First on the agenda, ghost stories. Wait! Ghost stories? Judging by that face, milady, I can tell that you're the perfect audience. Don't worry, I'll make sure it's a night you'll never forget.
Ghost stories. Glad I dodged that bullet.
What's wrong?
My belt feels a bit heavy. I wanted to take it off, but the buckle seems to be jammed.
Hold still. Let me take a look. We sometimes get similar issues with the crafts at our shop, so I always carry a toolkit with me. See? Here.
Rather exquisite folding crochet needle. Interestingly, it was placed at the back of a colorful decoration resembling a character in a cartoon. It looks like it was improvised from a hairpin.
Huh? This is...
It's a little tool I made by modifying a hair clip. It's also my lucky charm. You probably recognize this character, right? That show was super popular when we were kids.
Oh wait, that's... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was called Magic Sailor Boo, right? Belle used to wait for it to air every week when she was little.
Right. Yes.
Are you all right? You don't look too happy. Is there something wrong with the hair clip?
It's nothing.
Don't brush me off. Something's definitely bothering you, right?
Actually, I had a pair of hair clips just like this when I was little. They were my favorite, but I lost one of them.
How did you lose it?
Looking at Alice's expression, it doesn't seem as simple as just losing something.
This isn't my first time in Wi-Fi Peninsula. When I was very young, I came here once with my grandfather and father. We visited Porcelumex's lab inside the Hollow. It was my first time being in a Hollow, so I was really excited and wore the clips that day. But just as we were leaving Wi-Fi Peninsula, I suddenly realized the left one was missing. At that point, our whole family was already in the car heading home. But when my father saw me crying over that lost clip, he got out of the car.
Daddy, can you really find my Sailor Boo?
Of course. It's your favorite hair clip. We have to find it. I just happen to have some more questions for the lab researchers anyway. You and Grandpa head home. I'll be back once I find your hair clip.
Thank you, Daddy. It's a promise then. You have to find Sailor Boo. If you don't, you can't come back.
Your wish is my command, little princess. Sir Lionel shall reclaim your lost treasure without fail.
I never imagined that would be the last time I'd ever see him. Huh? My father got into a car accident on the way home. Public security believes it was caused by fatigue. He crashed into the guardrail on a sharp turn. The fire from the crash was so severe. Grandpa couldn't bear for me to see my father like that. So I only attended his funeral.
Can I ask one more thing? What happened to the hair clip you lost?
Public security searched the crash vehicle, but found nothing like the hair clip. Not even any fragments. I lost it, and I said those things to him. That's why...
Don't be ridiculous! This wasn't your fault! You can't blame yourself like that!
Yuzuha, are you alright?
Sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
It's quite alright. I know you mean well, Miss Ukinami. It's not often we get to talk, and I really brought the mood down. Let's change topics. Oh, right. Since Miss Ukinami's hair clip is a good luck charm, there must be a story behind it. Would you be willing to share?
It's nothing special, really. This hair clip was simply the first gift I got when I was a kid, so I kept it as a lucky charm.
That's it? I thought there'd be some dramatic twist-filled story behind it.
Same.
I thought the same as Wise and Mr. Komano.
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just telling it like it is. And come on! We all know each other pretty well by now, so you don't have to keep calling me Miss Ukinami or Manato Mr. Komano. Especially every time I hear you say Mr. Komano, I have to hold back my laughter so hard my abs start to hurt.
Very well. From now on, let's be more casual with one another.
After chatting for a while, Monato and you return to your room. The day's fatigue hits you all at once, and you drift off without realizing it. Belle's always been thoughtful.
Everyone's up. Looks like we're all in good shape. Let's get ready to move out.
Wise, you take everyone to the Hollow with Eos. Signorine Hu and I will support you from afar.
Alright, well, that's where I'm stopping for now.
Press forward. No room for mercy. Don't underestimate.
see it. Don't underestimate me. My blade is already hit. Press forward. It's over. No room for mercy. My blade is already hit. There's nightmare that the rain clouds.
I can't wait to hear the sound of the sea!
Good day, Proxy.
Let's start the
I would never.
Your fortune seems pretty good.
Good day, Lord Phaeton.
Need a fortune telling?
Fufu's here! The anticipation off stage is the perfect prelude.
A new case to solve?
Officer 1, I'll protect you from any danger. Which alias should I use this time? Wanna... I've got your back.
I am the Eye of Obel.
Want to see the red scarf?
Let's fire!
Number 0, Ambi.
Only the brave will win.
Standing by. Waking.
Man is iron.
Pick me! Want a glass of nitro fuel? Don't just think.
One.
Need something? Go ask
My loyalty lies with...
You want to test my hammer?
I shall follow your order.
Come on, let's get to...
I have 2 guns.
Let's start the experiment.
Starlight.
I owe...
To what do I owe the pleasure?
cup of coffee to jumpstart your day. Whenever you feel lost, you can...
No room for mercy. Don't underestimate. It's over. Don't underestimate me. It's over. Stage is mine. Right. Oh, my lord, victory, the only option. Don't underestimate me. No room for mercy. Oh, for Lord Tuppen, you know. Get my dress straight and look. It's over. Music is the rhythm of life. How irksome. Vanish. I'm unstoppable. Don't underestimate me.